Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Dee. I'm a Seint beauty artist and a lover of all things beauty. So here on my channel, I obviously talk about the Seint products and all the good things that come with them, but I also talk about pretty much anything and everything under the sun related to beauty, skincare, mid-size fashion. I am a working mama, so I'm always on the lookout for more affordable items or making my life easier kind of things because my life is so hectic and crazy. So my goal here on my YouTube channel is hopefully to provide insight to you, what works, what didn't work for me, and hopefully make your life a little bit easier. So today I'm really excited because we're going to be talking about the new Seint lip and cheek colors. So if you have no idea what Seint is, I'm assuming if you know what Seint is, you clicked on this video, but basically it's an all-in-one compact system, magnetic system, where everything that I use for my face is all in one compact. So you can get different variety, different compacts, but what I love about it is it's super affordable, it's super travel friendly, it's 100% customizable, and this makeup is awesome in all different kinds of skin types. So Seint came out with 4 new lip and cheek colors. And so last year, if you guys were around, last year what Seint did was they came out with limited edition colors every single month. And those colors were only available for that month. And then once that month was over, then a new color would come and you couldn't buy the other color. So this year they decided to break it out in quarters. So they showcase all of their new colors every single quarter. And these colors are only available during that quarter. So these colors went live on June 6th. They will go through the end of September 8th, not September 8th, the end of September. So if you see a color that you really, really want, jump on it because either A, it won't be available after the end of September, but B, if they sell it before then, they sell out and they're not coming back. Maybe, possibly, whatever. So I want to take this time real quick and just kind of give you guys swatches, show you swatches of the actual products, and then go ahead and apply one of the cheek colors. My favorite of the collection, maybe not my favorite, but I think the one that's most versatile in the collection onto my cheeks so you can see it. So the first one is going to be Jolene. So Jolene is a true orange color. And what I also want to do is kind of show you some of the other colors that are similar to it, because I think that's helpful if you've ever picked up similar colors, like, hey, do I really need that in my collection? How does it compare to some of the other past colors, that sort of thing. So Jolene is a true orange, and it is a satin finish. So you guys know, if you follow me for a while, satin finishes are my favorite because they're super, super pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. And in my opinion, they blend out the easiest because of that pigmentation. So let me show you some other colors that are very similar to Jolene in case you have it in your collection. Okay, so this one is Tangerine. So Tangerine was one of the limited editions colors last year. This is I think it was a gloss. I don't know if it was a semi-gloss. So you'll see here the difference in the finishes. So Jolene is a satin. You can see the pigmentation. This one, Tangerine, is a gloss. So for me, if you picked up Tangerine, I feel like Tangerine is in the same color family as Jolene. It's very similar color. They're very, very true orangey. But what I love about this combo, especially if you have Tangerine, is I love the satin finishes on my cheeks. So you could do Jolene on your cheeks and then you can use Tangerine on your lips. The glosses are the most comfortable on your lips, in my opinion. So this is a really, really good color combination. So if you have Tangerine in your collection, this is how it compares to Jolene. So this one isn't a true like dupe or anything like that, but I still think because it's in the kind of orangey color thing, I wanted to show you. This was the one that was from last season, or maybe it was Q1. It's called Tiger Lily. So Tiger Lily was also a satin similar to Jolene. You can see that pigmentation. But to me, Tiger Lily was more of a coral color. So Jolene, like I said, is that true orangey color, but that's kind of the difference. To me, they're completely different. They show up completely differently on the skin. So if you picked up Tiger Lily in the past, Jolene's gonna be completely different. So another kind of similar color in that frame is Tropicana. This is one of our semi-glosses. So it's kind of a mix between gloss and satin as far as the pigmentation goes. And you can see here, it's just a little bit more pigmented than the glosses. So this is a current live color. You can get it. It's a regular active color. So you can kind of see here, again, kind of that peachy color, not similar to Jolene at all, but still within that same family. Okay, last but not least is Frenchie. So this is, again, one of the regular colors. As you can see here, very well loved. I use this color, I used to use this color under my eyes. It's a great kind of color to help combat dark eye circles. But again, not similar at all to Jolene, but still in that color family. So this is, what did I say? Frenchie, Tropicana, Tiger Lily. That was Tangerine, and this is Jolene. Forgot another one. This is Saint Tropez. This is another one of our regular line colors right there. So this is a satin, I believe it's a satin. And you can see here, again, similar to the other colors, but definitely very different from Jolene right here. Okay, so the next color is Melody. So this is another one of our satin shades. And as you can see here, it is very, very light. This is the one that I want to showcase on my cheeks because especially if you're fair skin, you might be nervous that this might not show up on your skin. Let me do a big swatch so you can see it. So even though it looks kind of tanny in this pan, it does come across kind of with a little bit of a peachy undertone. So this to me is one of the like perfect shades for summer just because it gives more of that bronze look. So if you have your bronzer on, you have a little bit more tan skin, this is going to accentuate that tan that you have and be a very, very natural color and, you know, just again, kind of that bronzy look. I also like this color if you're somebody who is nervous about cheek color, if blushes scare you and you're like, I'm not sure, and pinkies are a little bit crazy or whatever, this is a great kind of everyday color for those people who maybe can't wear a lot of makeup to work, or you're like in the healthcare field or whatever, or you're just kind of a little bit nervous about cheek color. I think this one is going to be a really pretty one for you. So I wanted to show you this on me. And as you can see here, I'm very, very fair, but it just shows up as a beautiful kind of peachy color here. So again, just beautiful for that kind of summer bronzy look. And you can always build these up. So if you are fair like me and you want this color to show up, you do want to go in with a little bit more product than you would than one of our other darker colors, but it's still going to show up really, really pretty on your skin and just give you that beautiful glowy kind of look. Now we don't have a lot of shades, or I couldn't find any shades that were similar, but I wanted to show this against Frenchie because I feel like Frenchie is kind of the closest shade to this. So this is, what did I say it was? This is Melody and this is Frenchie. So they are very, very similar. I would say Melody has a little bit of a darker brown undertone in it, where Frenchie has a little bit less of a, more of a corally, but they are very, very, you know, similar colors. So if you have Frenchie in your collection, you may not want to pick up Melody. Or if you have Melody, you know, whatever, you may want to pick up Melody instead of Frenchie, whatever it is. But I just like to show it to you so that you guys can see what the differences are and you don't pick up a color that's like, oh, well, I kind of have something like that in my collection already. So that is that. I didn't find any other color that was even close to this one that I could tell. So hope that helps. Okay, so the next color is the color August. This is a gloss. So as I mentioned before, the glosses are not going to be as pigmented as our satins. And I prefer the glosses to go on my lips. I don't necessarily prefer them on my cheeks just because to me, they take a little bit more building up in order for you to see the pigment because they're just less pigmented. But this is August here, and you can see here it's got a brown undertone. Some similar shades to August are Plum. Now Plum is going to be a satin shade. So again, it's going to be a little bit more pigmented. And actually when I swatch it like that, they're not similar at all, but you can kind of see the difference if you have Plum in your collection. The next one that I thought looked a little bit similar is Ibiza. So this is a color, and Plum is as well, but Ibiza is a regular color now. Ibiza used to be a limited edition and they ended up bringing it back because I guess so many people liked it. I think this one, I can't remember if Ibiza is, I don't think it's a satin. It might be a semi-gloss. But you can see here, this is August and then this is Ibiza. So still Ibiza is a little bit more pigmented. I feel like August has a little bit more of that brownish, true brown undertone compared to Ibiza. And the last one that I thought was somewhat similar is Nude. So Nude is a regular line. It is a satin color. And what I like about nude is, even though it looks, this is an ant bite that will not go away. But what I like about nude is I love this color for as an everyday color. So if you're looking for a color that blends out beautifully on the cheeks and gives you like a very natural flushed look, especially for us fair girls, I always gravitate towards nude. But you can see here, I would say nude and August are kind of in the same color family. So similar to like Jolene and Tangerine, if you wanted to do kind of like that monochrome look, you could put nude on your cheeks because again, I think the satin colors are going to be a little bit easier to blend. And then you could use August on your lips and kind of get that monochrome look. So that's kind of, I would say these two shades are the most similar. Everything else is in the family, but they're not really like August. Okay, so the last color that came out was the color Homecoming. This is another gloss. This one is very, very fair on my skin. So if you have, or barely shows up on my skin. So if you have fair skin like me, I wouldn't recommend this necessarily as a cheek color because I think you're gonna need a lot of product in order to build it up. But again, with the glosses, they're very, very comfortable on your lips. So this might be an option if you like that kind of peachy undertone. Some similar things, again, I'm gonna gravitate towards Frenchie. I just feel like this color is very, very similar. But this is Frenchie and then this is the color Homecoming. So again, I feel like these two are the most similar. So if you're looking for that monochrome look, Frenchie would be an awesome option on your cheeks and then Homecoming would be an awesome option on your lips. Another color, it's not the same, but I felt like, hey, let me go ahead and do a swatch of this just in case you already have this in your collection or give you kind of options. So this color right here is the color Desert Sunset. So this is again one of the glosses. So not the same at all, but it's still kind of in that color family. So if you have Desert Sunset, maybe you don't want to pick up Homecoming, like, you know, but they are very, very different. But I do think that Frenchie and Homecoming are in the same family. They're just different finishes. So hopefully that helps. So that is it. Those are the 4 colors that are only available during Q3. So they will only be available through the end of September. I will put my website down below if you want to pick up any of the colors. If you have any questions, if you're not sure, if you want to do a color match because you've never been color matched before, I would love to help you out. Hopefully this video helped you. Until next time, bye.